And welcome back here, folks. The opening tip-off is just underway here as the Pike County Central Hawks look to take down the Winfield Generals out of Putnam County. In the first game of the WVSN coverage for the Coalfield Shootout. As both teams out there, getting sportsmanship out of the way, but I'm sure it's not to be as friendly here in just a couple minutes, John.
You think this Pike County team, they didn't drive all this way not to come up here and play their best, Tony.
Yeah, and I'm sure they didn't just come all the way up here just for the views, even though the views up here are quite lovely. Opening tip-off goes out of bounds.
Yeah, this is interesting. We spoke about Hobo McCoy during the lineups. He's 6 foot tall, and he's tipping off for this Hawks team.
And opening tip-off goes down in control to Ricky Cantrell, and he'll hand it back to Cameron Powell, who's going to run the offense for the Winfield Generals. And now give and go with Aaron Kessler with the opening basket. A nice opening set by Coach McGinnis of Winfield Generals, jumping up to that quick and important 2-0 lead.
Yeah, them are important shots to hit around the basket. That was a good start for this General team.
And now we have a turnover here on the other end, and Winfield's going to come up with the ball and get fouled. Foul is going to be on number 50, Justin Runyon, the big man for Pike County Central. Coach Carwile was talking about a couple of the football players off the football team that came and joined the team. He's been with them for a couple of weeks. I'm going to go out on the limb here and say that's one of them.
Yeah, I'd say he plays somewhere for that Hawks football team for sure.
Now swinging it back over here to number 12, Cameron Powell, down low to 42, Aaron Keffer, and he goes up with it and pushes it up to a 4-0 lead. And Coach Carwile is not happy with how things are opening up here for Pike County Central. And it's hard to blame him. Not two solid opening possessions for the Hawks.
And it's not so much, Tony, that they went flat. This Winfield team came out, and they're on fire right now. I mean, they're on both ends of the floor. They're scrapping. They're hitting the ground. And we talked about it last night. Hustle wins ball games.
Absolutely. If it always gets you them couple extra easy possessions. But it's going to be interesting to see Coach Carwile's kids come out of this. Come up here. Now he set the tone for them. Maybe he didn't feel they weren't intense enough. Maybe getting in their face a little bit will up the intensity.
Yeah, he can get his message across. I've had a lot of coaches get in my face, Tony, and I tell you, there's nothing gets the message across and a little more spit hitting you on the face being that close.
I mean, as a player, I know in football that anytime a coach got me, I wanted to try extra harder just to throw it back in their face, saying, like, look, you don't know what you're talking about. I can do that.
That's exactly.
And we got a nice trap defense here by Winfield. Cameron Powell, but passes it nice. He was right idea with the bounce pass. Always a safer pass than the chest pass, but not in that case.
Yeah, Aaron Keffer just he put his head down. I guess he thought it was going behind him there. That there was nobody back there.
And now Hobo McCoy's looking to cross the half-court line, gets it over to number 24, Brent Cornett. Now he's trapped. Pick loses his dribble. He's got two Generals around him. Nice, safe bounce pass back out to Hobo McCoy. He's going to go across court now.
This is great pressure defense by this Generals team.
To number 1, Dylan Mead. It's going to stay with Pike County here. No foul on the play.
Man-to-man defense here by the Generals.
And Coach Wall also keep referring back to the interview. Said that we'll be doing a lot of man-to-man themselves and sprinkling some zone. He said the first 3 games they haven't done much zone. He'd like to go with a little more of that this game, so we're going to see how that goes. It's Hobo McCoy living up to the name and the reputation, draining the 3.
That was a pretty jump shot. You give a shooter that much time, Tony, you can't expect him not to miss.
And now the rebound on the other end off the missed shot goes to Dylan Mead, and he'll get it up to McCoy. McCoy going to kick it back out to 24, Brent Cornett, and he goes up and hits the mid-range jumper. Now, just as quickly they were down 4-0, they now have a 5-4 lead. Now there we have an air ball shot by number 10.
Mr. Kessler.
Yes, Mr. Kessler. And McCoy gets it over to Clark in the lower left-hand corner. Brent Clark almost lost his pivot foot there, but gets out to McCoy. He'll hoist a long 3 and hit
almost from the same spot on the floor, Tony.
And we'll see how the rest of the night goes for McCoy, as that shot sure has got a pretty follow-through.
Yes, it does.
Now here on the other end, Keffer trying to use a little finesse himself around the rim, but no good. And we're going the other way now. McCoy back out to the guard forward combo. Cornett, he's going to find the
Good back
slashing Dylan Mead on the baseline. As you said, nice look there to Mead.
Yeah, he got behind him. He got the general sleeping right there, Tony, and slipped in this back door.
Now we got back here on this side of the court now, number 22.
Good block.
Zach Gunter, the big man, trying to go up strong. Lost out of bounds, but the ball will stay here with Winfield.
You know, I like that Alahobo McCoy right there. He went over immediately. It was a hard foul by one of his teammates. He got up as well. Both Pike County players were there to help the general up.
And it always helps with the refs, too.
Oh, yeah, always. And it's good to set the tone early here in the first quarter. This press continues to give the Hawks trouble, Tony.
Is now on the other end. Cantrell taking the fast break off the steal, off that press, and turning that turnover into 2 quick points for Ricky Cantrell. And that is now 10-6 as your score.
Anytime you struggle to get the ball up the floor, Tony, it's going to be a long night. Let's see how Coach Carlisle rallies these boys here with this press.
Because right now it's McGinnis's defense. He's been around for a while, and he's showing his veteran leadership right now.
Yes, very much so. He's turning the pressure up on these guys. They've had a long bus ride. Maybe their legs just aren't quite there yet, Tony.
Now Aaron Keffer gets the ball up to Garen Kessler, as you saw. The Keffer to Kessler connection is now Kessler now has 4 points on 2 made street field goals. We have a foul here on the other end. Zach Gunter there picking up his first foul. Second team foul now for Winfield. And the first free throw for number 21, Corey Schaus, who's just checked in the game. And he misses the second one as he splits the first 2 free throws of the game. Now back it out here on the Winfield General side of the court. They're working a little give and go with the offense drawn up by McGinnis.
A good switch out there on the top by Hobo.
Cameron Powell getting the ball down to Aaron Keffer, who's going up strong with it. Now he has his second field goal. Is now 11-10, and that's starting to shape up into quite a close game here on the early first quarter.
A good scoring ball game. Both teams, aren't afraid to run. Looks like it's going to be a good matchup.
Oh, nice no-look pass on the baseline to number 21, Corey Schaus. And very impressive pass. And a foul is going to be on 21 down here on the other end. Schaus, so as soon as he scores, he picks up a quick foul.
That's one way to get your name in the books, Tony.
Schaus with 3 points off the bench so far, but now he can add a foul to the statistic there as Zach Gunter misses the first end of that 2 free throw attempt. So see if he can even things out here. This is number 32, Chris Turner, checking into the game.
6'2" freshman for Coach McGinnis.
Connects on the second free throw.
It was a good look right there. Good press break. That's how they're going to have to move the ball up the floor. That didn't end up like Coach Carlisle would want, Tony, but that's how they're going to have to move the ball against this general team.
Absolutely. And also number 14, David Gados. It's Winfield doing a nice job of working the ball around the perimeter there, looking for that open shot, taking advantage of that no shot clock rule here in high school.
Back-to-back days, we saw that, Tony, where they're not afraid to, back a ball out, run 30, 45 seconds off the clock.
It's nice to see teams still running a lot of set offenses and everything like that. Keffer up to Turner. Now hands it off to Gatos, sorry. Into Keffer, turnaround jump shot. It's good. Keffer now with 6.
That was a good move out of the senior.
Turned right there into the paint there, did Keffer, and evens things up here at 13 apiece. 2:19 and counting left in the first quarter. As Hobo McCoy now is going to start working the ball inside the paint for the Hawks. He's looking, and he finds
in and out.
Brent Cornett over there. Shot.
How quick is this general team?
Gatos running the floor and finds Cantrell, who's running even a little farther ahead of him. And number 14 for Winfield. Nice job with the assist.
Absolutely. He got out and he ran his outlets there. They practiced that probably in early November, Tony, and it's pulling through right now.
And they're going to say Winfield ball. As Turner will take it out, and Pike County Central gets back on this one, so they're not getting burnt on the floor on this possession. And it looks like Pike County maybe breathing a little heavy right now.
Yeah, they are. I continue to allude to that bus ride. Anyone that's drove 119 between Logan and Pikeville knows what a toll that takes on your drive. And imagine riding on a school bus.
As that gunner goes underneath, goes up with it, gets the assist. And on the other end, we have charging now. So Winfield picking up the momentum.
Yeah, Tony, he let him by with the first one. He led in with his shoulder, and it was some good contact, but then he went back for a little bit more. Ref wasn't going to have it the second time.
And the score's now 13-11. Winfield with a slight 2-point advantage, a minute 10 and counting left in the first quarter. Now Turner's going to fire up a 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebound's going to be last touched by Pike County Central. No, they're going to say that Keffer got his hand on it there. And no correction, I'm sorry. It was out on Pike County Central. Winfield ball. As Gatos looks to get it in, gets it into Keffer on the right wing. Now in the corner to Turner. Turner, spin move, baseline, going to the paint. Nice bounce pass to Keffer. Jump ball it's going to be. As a nice job there by number 50, Justin Runyon.
That's right.
Tying up the ball there, and that's where that young team effort and hustle comes into play.
Absolutely. Stuck his hands in there. He appears to be a wide, strong kid. He's able just to tie it up.
Now on the other end, number 23, Ricky Cantrell, now with his first three-pointer, and he now has 7. 20-13 is now your score. Sorry, folks. A couple light bulbs are out. Having problems reading that scoreboard right now, but I'll get used to it.
That's right.
We got plenty more basketball coming. And into the first quarter coming up. It's under 30 seconds now. 20-13 Winfield lead is Pike County Central. Gets the ball back. Here comes McCoy. He's got some space. He's going to take advantage of it and take it coast to coast with the left-handed layup. McCoy now with 8 after he started off with 2 quick threes, but he still has 8 points in the first quarter. Now there, and Keffer's going to hoist up a 3. No good. Rebound going down to Cornett, and he's going to push the ball up the floor to McCoy. He's going to go baseline, finger roll up, and good.
It's a good 4-point swing for this Pike County team. They played flat most of that quarter, Tony. That gives them something to look forward to here coming up.
And it was 20-11, as you alluded to, but now instead, thanks to McCoy's 2 quick field goals there in the last minute of action in the first quarter, it brings the score at the end of the first in Winfield's favor. But with Pike County ended it on a small run, 20-17.